My name is Gabriel Nunez-Sanchez. I'm originally from Eastern Washington, and I guess in a single sentence I would describe myself as a first-gen everything. Student, carpenter, entrepreneur. Losing my mother at an early age and then being raised by a single father was extremely difficult on my family, but it really sharpened my conviction to seek an education. My father never made it outside of a farm until he was 21, when he traveled to the United States to give my brother and I a better life. So my father had actually started working in construction since he moved over here, and he worked his way up from a laborer to a foreman, overseeing about 40 people at a time. And growing up, that sort of took us out of poverty. We used to live out of his car when we first started working in construction. But then over time, I finally got to have my own bed. And seeing the success that he had, I knew that I could sort of carry the mantle forward if I just stuck to construction. And that's exactly what he told me. He said, you're going to get an education and you can be one of the people at the top. I think Edmonds College is a wonderful place to come and get your education because we offer a lot of support services for our students that make education accessible and equitable for everyone. More importantly, I think the people behind the resources and the curriculum are really what motivate me to keep coming to class. I know that I'm going to be supported, and if I ever had an issue, I know that there are resources that I can connect myself to. The longer I stayed here, the more I realized I wanted sort of more of a traditional college experience, especially having a non-traditional life history. So I keep telling myself that I'm going to finish school. First it was a certificate, I'm just going to go for a certificate, and then I told myself I was just going to get an associate's degree. But I was fortunate enough to receive something known as the Martin Achievement Scholarship through the University of Washington. For transfer students, and they're going to pay for me to get another associate's degree in business management, and those credits will carry me over into the UW's construction management program. I'll graduate with a bachelor's in construction management with a minor's in real estate. Our background and sort of where we're from, no one really expects much of you because the status quo is fairly low. There's this concept of the hierarchy of needs where you need to meet your physiological needs before you move on to different tiers of success. I think for the people that come after me, my experiences are going to serve as an example of what's possible. One thing I like to tell people is that I'm the first one in my family to go to school, but I know I'm not going to be the last. And education, I think, is only going to bring more opportunities for people around me to try crazier things.